Hello everybody, how is it going? Hope you are well. So it is week 4, well I think it's week 4, week 5. This is the 4th video of the season I'm recording, so I'm calling it week 4 on the thumbnail and the title. But here we are, this is the map if you want to have a quick look at this. Arno now have taken Lindor Capital. And we've also taken the Gundabad Capital too. But the Gundabad Capital didn't go too well. We got down to 3%. It was quite embarrassing, to be honest. Clearly, communication wasn't the best. And yeah, anyway, we'll skip over that one pretty quick. But you can see here, Arno and Loth control down that half the map now. Yeah, we'll run through everyone individually in a second. But I just wanted to give you a show of the map in case I forget during the video. So yeah, what's going on in terms of teams? There's no mix-up at all. It is still Arno and Loth plus Evil fighting against Erebor, Rowan, and Linden and Gondor. But it is literally it's how it is from probably 1 or 2 weeks in, and that's continued throughout. Also wanted to say on this video is everyone needs to continue to play for the ring to make the server the most fun server possible. You've heard me say it before, everyone should compete for the ring and make it so they win the ring. If everyone has that focus in mind, it makes the server the most fun until the very end. It's very, very important, really, really good point, and people should 100% have that focus in mind. With that in mind, I'm going to go through this video what I would do in each faction. If I was the leader of each faction and I solely chose what each faction would do, I'm going to go through what I would do for each team. It's only my opinion, it's only my kind of like ideas, and my ideas are usually hated by everybody and everyone votes against them. So it's just my opinion. That's going to be the video today of me going through what I think each faction should do. And where they currently are, etc. And let's see what you think of my strategy versus what you would say. So first of all, we're going to Linden. Linden has had all their regions taken, apart from one. However, I have to say for Linden, they control all of this region resources, and they control all of Harlinden too. They have a good resource income. It's not a bad resource income at all. The largest fellowships, I imagine, have probably close to their max of 200 still. And therefore their income is decent. If I was Linden, I would hold on as much as possible the territories you have in Harlinden and the resources in there and the resources in Forlinden, and you're hoping for the rest of the map to change and something to happen. You should continue pushing though, timing together, rallying activity, and hoping something else on the rest of the map happens, because you can't control much Linden can't on this fight. Gondor, who is currently united faction with Linden, do have a big role to play though, I believe. Gondor are currently allied with Mordor. They're not allies though, so Mordor is fighting Erebor and Rohan. But Erebor and Rohan are sort of allies with the likes of Gondor and Linden. Now, what's confusing with this is the Mordor situation then. They aren't combined with Rune and Variags. They left them alone. If I was Mordor, I would try get myself a deal for the ring quite possibly. How'd you do that? Well, that's your choice, Mordor. I'm not going to go into loads of detail, but would you change team if you were Mordor, try and completely sell everyone out and get a deal for the ring from the likes of Erebor, Rohan, and Linden Gondor? Quite possibly, because that will change the tide of battle. Erebor are okay. Erebor and Rohan are beating the Variags rune fight. Okay, they are. If they're even doing well, even with Mordor in the mix. If Mordor switched fronts and started to push into, for example, Loth, it would throw a massive spanner. So the likes of Gondor getting a deal with Mordor on this is really important. Nothing stops you, by the way, if you don't do this. Gondor should just go for Mordor capital. Go for it. Go destroy Mordor as much as possible. You're not defending much against the likes of Loth anyway. Loth will get the better of them in time. So why not throw yourself at something that will can be beneficial instead. LOTR sort of making the way down here now. Yeah, they're almost here. Near going crazy. So yeah, Gondor, I would probably drive at Mordor if they wouldn't give me some kind of bargaining. That would be my strategy if I was Gondor. Hopefully you'd make a friend though and tell Mordor to either help you or die. Would be my possible suggestion. If I was Mordor then, changing teams like I said before, possibly getting a deal for the ring is a possibility. Yeah, however that works, I do not know, but it's a possibility because right now they're being left out of the fight for the ring. It's going to be Loth and Arnor versus the Evil. Evil being distracted, Loth and Arnor could probably grab this, but would piss everyone off, so difficult one on that one. Rohan, if I was them, I would continue doing what they're doing. They're doing a great job fighting against Ruin. Really, really strong faction, some of the Rowan guys. They're doing really, really well. Variags, I think, have come across to help a little bit now, which is nice to see. But Rohan doing a great job on that push. And I think they have got war buff still, have they? They got war buff for another 22 hours, which is great. So if they do it well, Fire will do a great job in pushing this. And might even be successful, to be honest, and make push towards Ruin Capital. And that's, again, another important move. Pushing towards the capital upsets players, and people do lose activity when their capital goes. Always happens. Erebor, honestly, big up Erebor. Absolutely insane, guys. I believe they are probably the second strongest on the server after Loth. Definitely individually, them and Loth, definitely the strongest. They only had a fight at the start of the season, so would Erebor be stronger now? Don't know. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. Who knows? I think they've been outnumbered from the very start, and they've done a freaking good job at holding the land they've got. They've done a very good job at holding this land. I was surprised personally. I think they've done a very good job. Big up Erebor. If I was them, again, I think that something will change when you get the 12-hour war buff. When you get the cooldown reduction, because they do some major damage when they get the push on. I think they are heading towards Mordor land right now, and they're at the edge of this. They were at the edge of here. Yep, they are. So they can do some decent damage when readied. If they have more war buffs, they will do continually more damage. By the way, I was meant to say at the very start of this video, hang fire till the end, because I'm going to do a huge attack on Linden just for a laugh, so you can see all my commanders in action and see what damage they do. So if you are still in the video now, thank you so much for watching this far, but hang fire to the end, and we are going to do a quick fight versus Linden with 5-6 different commanders. We're just going to go in there, all guns blazing, to empty some of our barracks. So hang fire. So that's what Erebor. I would, again, try and get some kind of deal with Mordor. That's going to be your biggest thing, or some kind of deal. Keep pushing for the deal. I know they've done so already, but if I was Erebor, I would keep pushing for that deal. Try and sell my soul to give myself some relief, is what I would say. Arnor, what should they do? They should finish off Linden completely, take all the resources and fall Linden and Harlinden, or else it will bite them in the ass. Loth, again, same thing as the Arnor Linden strategy, but on Gondor. Wiping Gondor out as much as possible, wiping Linden out as much as possible will help with the rest of the fight for sure. Won't be over, it's far from over, but it will definitely help. Rune and Variags, they need to look for a deal for the ring. They need to have a fair challenge at the ring. They need to push for the ring, whatever that is. Simple as. They need to be able to have a fair fight at the ring, whether that's a deal with Loth or Arnor to do 50-50, or to fight there and Dol, winner takes all. Whatever that is, they need to try and get some kind of deal where they can touch close to Dol. Is my thoughts. That's the sort of summary of everybody. I think everyone needs to focus still and keep playing, keep fighting. It's been a very balanced server in the fact that No one's completely wiped out. I love Season 5 with the new strategies, and I love the new population caps of 300 players. That is beautiful. It is perfect. Really like it. I think it ends up being like maybe 310, 320 players it was that you could log in with. But really, really nice numbers and really, really good for balance. And I know Justy for Errorboard is probably going to be in the comments, and Lyndon's not going to be happy, or other people are not going to be happy because they're losing. I get it. However, this is probably one of the most balanced servers in comparison to some places where you have a complete annihilation. So pretty happy with this, and I think everyone should be. And the season is not over. Okay, let's have a go at our commanders. I want to show you where I am with my commanders currently. I've done a gear update in the last video. Gandalf 45, Gimli 48, Theoden 44, Isildur 43, and we're going to use our good old Frodo and Sam. Also, with the madness. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to re-go. And I'm going to send all these to land at the same time. So once I've sent them, let's see if we can get them all together. And then I'll show you the summary and we'll talk about it before we hit. So back a sec. So it seems like MAGA have ruined my my fun. As I was starting to record this, it looks like they've decided to rally attack. So while I'm trying to do my own recording of my own little rally of little 5 forces, I'm going to record them doing the rally attack instead. I can't see the battle reports. All I can see is something exploding, I suppose. So we'll watch something exploding instead. What can I say? I'm going to wait a little bit. 654. There. We'll have the Theoden landing, and then the Frodo and Sam land just before Theoden. Right, so we'll watch these guys. My 5 guys are going to go in there and just sit on the damn tunnel, and we'll have to do an attack from there instead. If they do blow up this, which I'm pretty sure they're going to, then we will pause, and we will... We will instead, I don't know, we'll just attack this fort here or something together. You can't time it though, can I? I blame James. Hi Mom, I'm playing Lord of the Rings. Alco's mum. Alco's mum? Alco's mum. Come here. That was mean actually, sorry Alcove. Just kidding buddy. Yeah, James ruined it. Hello YouTube. Yeah, so let's see this anyway. I'm upset. Listen, it's the first time I've seen a rally attack, to be honest with you. This is insane. So each one of these rallies has got 6 armies in. So there's about 20... Ready for this? It's ours, to be honest. They've just... Oh my god! They've defended it! Oh my fucking god! No way! No way they just defended that! Okay, now it's exciting. Right, okay. I'm going to pause. Hopefully we land and do some damage then. And we'll get back onto the recording after this. When we land and kick his asses, we'll just solo the damn... Do you know what? We'll solo Lyndon. You guys just chill, MAGA. I'll solo it, alright? Okay, we got 60 seconds before we land. Lyndon are still there. There is 2 armies landing just before me. If this Dane wipes everything, I'm going to be upset. Okay, I'm going to be upset is all I'm going to say. Right, he's not going to wipe everything though. He's going to save it for me. Just so you know, Frodo and Sam are landing just before Theoden to get the madness trick in. Wait a minute. If Lone Ranger, don't do it. If that Theoden wipes them, if that he just comes in and snipes now, I might even bloody post the whole video. Forget it. We're not getting a season update this week. We're not getting a season update this week. You don't deserve it. Mag is ruining the content. Ruining the content for everyone. They're still alive. They're still alive. They're still alive. They're still alive. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's going to go in. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. It's going mental. We're going mental. We're going mental. We're going mental. Come on, Theoden. Theoden, come on. No, he's not. They're not dead. They are not dead. God, Gandalf can stay there because he's bloody done nothing anyway. Let's analyse all of these a second. Just going to look at the results. We're not going to do anything too exciting. But we will, let's have a nosy what we did. Draws, draws, draws. Oh, look. We had an Isildur finishing someone first, then a draw against a Gandalf, over 46, not too bad. Yawn on the Gandalf, that was boring. Gimli clearly finished one off. How did he then not? Gimli, oh my, got that one's going in the, that one's, oh, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? Damn, sorry, Pappy, I don't usually show people's names. 1 second. You've been given the, sorry. Then we've been given to, well done the Gilgalad, which was a shame, and hit the Celeborn, absolutely smashed him as well. But he was weak already. Loved it, that was great. How much prestige did we get from that? We must have got a bit from that, right? 1.6, 2.9, 3.6, 2, 5, 3.6. What are we doing? What did I say? What did I say? My maths went crazy for a second. 1.6. So we're at 4.6. Then we're 2. So 6.6 or 6.5 technically. We'll call it 7. Oh, 6k from that. Oh, 13. And another 6. That's not bad. 19k prestige. We'll take that. But they're still standing. I can't believe this damn thing. Right, we'll end the video there. Thank you for hanging on to the final fight. See some of my commanders in action. Gimli kicking ass. Very happy there. I think we're going to have to max his axe, aren't we, next time? We'll see. Maybe next season. Maybe next season. Right, love you all. See you, man.